By the time Kentrell Deshaun Gaulden, known as NBA YoungBoy, was released from federal prison in March 2025, his real estate portfolio had been appreciating for years without him present to manage it. Properties purchased during one of the most legally turbulent periods of his life had gained millions in value while he was locked up. He was 25 years old. His net worth was estimated at $500 million, and the real estate story behind that number is considerably more calculated than most people realize. This is not a story about a rapper buying expensive houses. It is a story about a young man from Baton Rouge who turned house arrest, federal charges, and a forced relocation to Utah into one of the more interesting property portfolios in the music industry, worth between $25 and $35 million by conservative estimates, and potentially $50 to $70 million within 5 years if current trends hold. The Mill Creek Mansion, business headquarters, under house arrest. In April 2022, YoungBoy purchased an 8,800 square foot mansion in Mill Creek's Olympus Cove neighborhood in Utah, paying approximately $4.2 million for 1.46 acres. The average home price in Olympus Cove sits around $2.8 million, meaning he paid a premium for the specific property. He named it Grave Digger Mountain. The timing matters. By October 2021, he had been placed under house arrest in Utah while facing federal weapons charges, an arrangement that ran until April 2024, more than 2 years during which this mansion became his entire world and which he turned into a functioning business headquarters. The property features 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a 5-car garage, floor-to-ceiling glass walls with panoramic views of the Salt Lake Valley and the Wasatch Mountains, and an indoor elevator. The resort-style pool with stone terraces and glass railings cost an estimated $300,000. The custom recording studio, including soundproofing and professional equipment, added another $500,000. Marble bathrooms throughout ran approximately $80,000 per unit, and custom glass installations added $200,000 more. While on house arrest, YoungBoy recorded multiple albums from that studio, generating millions in revenue. The mansion was simultaneously a legal requirement and a producing asset. In February 2024, the property was listed for sale at $5.5 million, representing a $1.3 million appreciation and a 31% return in under 2 years, against a broader Utah market average of 15 to 20%. After his release from federal prison in March 2025, he returned directly to the same mansion. Armed security patrols the grounds continuously at an estimated cost of $50,000 per month or $600,000 annually, protecting a property that real estate experts believe could command $6 to $7 million in a competitive sale. The Huntsville property, playing chess in silence. While public attention stayed fixed on the Mill Creek Mansion, YoungBoy was quietly acquiring a second Utah property in Huntsville in 2023, naming it Grave Digger Mountain as well. The property sits on several acres, substantially larger than the Mill Creek site, and potentially reaching 10 to 15 acres, with exact figures not publicly disclosed. Real estate records indicate he purchased an existing property and invested significantly in improvements and security upgrades, with total expenditures estimated at $6.5 million. The strategic logic goes beyond simple expansion. Huntsville is experiencing significant growth driven by technology companies relocating to Utah and wealthy individuals acquiring large private properties. Properties of this type in the area have appreciated 40 to 50% over the past 2 years. Applied to his $6.5 million investment, that puts the current value between $8 and $12 million, a potential profit of $2 to $5 million in under 2 years. Having a second approved location during house arrest also gave him additional flexibility within his restricted situation and demonstrated to federal authorities a clear commitment to remaining in Utah. Baton Rouge. Investing in the beginning, the property at 3863 Chippewa Street in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is where Kentrell Gaulden grew up. Worth somewhere between $150,000 and $200,000 in today's market, it looks insignificant against his Utah holdings. What makes the Baton Rouge strategy interesting is that he has not stopped there. According to sources familiar with his investment activity, YoungBoy has purchased at least 3 to 4 additional properties in the same neighborhood, representing a total Baton Rouge investment of approximately $800,000 to $1.2 million. Real estate professionals describe this as celebrity-driven neighborhood transformation. By acquiring multiple properties in an undervalued area and improving them visibly, he is creating his own appreciation. When a prominent figure invests in a neighborhood, property values in that area have historically increased by 200 to 300% over a 5 to 10 year period. His current Baton Rouge holdings are estimated at $1.5 to $2 million. If the transformation thesis plays out, those properties could be worth $3 to $5 million within a decade. The Los Angeles lesson. In 2018, YoungBoy spent approximately $3.2 million on a 6,500 square foot Hollywood Hills mansion, then added roughly $800,000 in customization, a recording studio at $400,000, security systems at $200,000, and furnishings at the remainder. Total investment came to around $4 million. The problem was he was locked into a long-term lease with an option to buy rather than outright ownership, paying approximately $35,000 per month, regardless of occupancy. Before exiting the agreement, he had spent $420,000 in rent and fees on a property he barely used. That cost shaped everything that came after. The experience pushed him toward privacy, value, and security in his next property decisions. A mansion equivalent to his Mill Creek property would have cost $15 to $20 million in Los Angeles. He paid $4.2 million in Utah. The $420,000 loss in LA effectively steered him toward a decision that saved between $10 and $15 million. The portfolio in full, adding the confirmed properties together, produces a picture most commentary on YoungBoy has missed. The Mill Creek Mansion, currently listed at $5.5 million and carrying real market potential of $6 to $7 million, represents a realized or near realized gain of $1.5 to $2 million against the $4.2 million purchase price. The Huntsville property, acquired for an estimated $6.5 million all in, is likely worth $8 to $12 million today. The Baton Rouge holdings, currently valued at $1.5 to $2 million, carry significant long-term upside. The LA situation cost $420,000, but generated a larger indirect saving on future purchases. Real estate professionals working with high-net-worth individuals note that celebrities of this profile frequently hold additional properties through LLCs and trust structures not visible in public records. Industry estimates suggest YoungBoy likely owns properties in at least 2 or 3 additional states. Conservative estimates place those undisclosed holdings at $10 to $15 million, bringing the total portfolio to a confirmed and estimated range of $25 to $35 million. If appreciation trends continue over the next 5 years, that figure could reach $50 to $70 million. He is 26 years old. What the strategy actually is. The choice of Utah over the traditional music industry real estate markets of Atlanta, Miami, and Los Angeles was the single most financially significant decision in this portfolio. A comparable property would have cost $8 to $12 million in Atlanta, $10 to $15 million in Miami, and $15 to $20 million in Los Angeles. In Utah, it cost $4.2 million and has already appreciated by over 30%. Naming both Utah properties Gravedigger Mountain reflects something beyond sentimentality. It establishes a real estate brand around a specific identity, which has value for future development or sale to buyers who attach meaning to locations tied to significant cultural figures. The security infrastructure, while expensive, protects an asset base worth tens of millions. The Baton Rouge investment reflects a recognition that undervalued areas with personal significance can generate long-term returns through deliberate, visible reinvestment. What YoungBoy has built between the ages of 18 and 26 while navigating federal charges, house arrest, and federal prison time is a property portfolio worth between $25 and $35 million. The properties appreciated while he was incarcerated. The portfolio grew without him present to manage it. That is what passive asset accumulation looks like in practice. He is 26 years old. From chart-topping music to building a multi-million-dollar real estate empire, NBA YoungBoy has shown that success is about more than fame. It's about creating long-term wealth. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more celebrity lifestyle documentaries, and tell us in the comments, were you surprised by how much property YoungBoy owns? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.